Hi, I'm Hector Zeus. Thank you for watching CNN 420. I am currently here in some random guy's game room, and I'll be speaking about bullying. You would want to be this, aww, and not this. Now here is a scientist that I have managed to track down because I am of the news. So here we are. We're here with Dan Olweus. How the hell do you pronounce your name? Olweus. How does it feel to study waste of life? Studying what? Study bullying. Well, according to our research at Southwest High School, at some random computer class, we discovered that about 60% of the students in that classroom alone have been bullied verbally and or physically. And we estimated at least 20% of those students have been bullied at some point in their lives. 5% of those students bullied because of terrible house problems, to which, thank God, they are liberated from their own hellhole. Fantastic! And what about the people who basically have a giant target mark on their backs for being a different sexuality or having some form of disability problems? The LGBTQ+ community is an incredible example of bullying targets, as apparently there are still people who cling on to the medieval times. If anything, though, there are some people who will vandalize the safe havens for those, quote-unquote, encourage the sin against God. And do you have anything to say to those Catholics that claim such things? Absolutely. If you are against LGBTQ, then why are there always some people who just vandalize some place that is meant to keep the different people happy? You are no better than that snake that forced Adam to eat that apple. Fantastic! Another round for a guy preaching about criminals because they are homophobic. What else you got? In my research, I have discovered that there is a number of special needs children that also go through such pain. Oh my God! Yes, exactly. And have anyone ever had any suicidal thoughts due to their difference and the fact that that makes them different? For the LGBTQ+, the person that recently entered the community is already depressed before they even entered the area. For the children in special education do get suicidal thoughts, but they are not because of their disability, but rather some actual problems at home. In fact, one time in a classroom, a student was trying to leave a classroom and went all James Bond around the area, when in actuality, it is because he didn't want to be found by his tormentor, to which he was just making some jokes, despite being fully aware that that boy was getting paranoid and likely suffering a form of PTSD. Kind of a big jump to go from some simple tormentor to something that is incredibly serious. Wouldn't that be just some form of exaggeration? You'd think so, as many parents speculated that the children were just playing around and are just kids. You know, sort of a boys will be boys sort of thing. Have you ever thought about what goes on in the home? Because when I was younger, a guy called Jose Julian was a massive jerk. I asked him about his problems at home and he just kept interrupting me. By the way, I magically have my tie back. I've been meaning to ask you about that. So please answer the question. Yes, that is true, as it happens. It mostly consists of parents who abuse their own children. In fact, there was a Reddit story for a Reddit user called Iron Potato Man. And why exactly should we care about some Reddit post? Oh, believe me, you read that Reddit story about his little sister and cousin, you'll be muttering, "Oh my God," at every possible turn. Oh my God. Yes, just like that. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Here is 420 out of 420, where we see Hector Cabral ending this video. Well, that was a hell of a ride. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe and the buttons down below and hit that bell for the notification, which I very doubt will happen. Anyways, the link for the research that I have done is in the description. Go do that. They're all references. Goodbye. I would like to give a big shout out to Rosa Diaz of the Imperial Valley LGBT resource community.
You see that? That's the place.